Live from the Breaking News and Weather Authority, this is WEAU 13 News at 10.
A 17-year-old Minnesota boy is dead and 4 others are hurt after a stabbing incident in Somerset. With a partisan primary coming up on August 9th, election officials across the state are beginning the process of testing ballot machines. Election staff say this is not new. They test the equipment before every election to make sure they are working properly and catching any mistakes that could happen. Today, City of Eau Claire election staff ran sample ballots through the machine. They then cross-checked the results to make sure they were counted properly and then zero out the machines when they're done so they are ready for Election Day.
The integrity of our elections is very important to us, and that's why we do test them. We want to make sure they're working under any scenario. We run all sorts of different scenarios through the machines to make sure that they're coming up with the error messages when they should.
Election workers say if you are someone who would like to vote but may be concerned about accessibility, there are ADA-compliant voting options for anyone if they wish to use them to cast a ballot. 25 people are dead after catastrophic flooding in Kentucky. Governor Andy Beshear says that number could still grow. Crews in the state are still in search and rescue mode, with better weather today offering a small window of opportunity. Mike Valero is on the ground with the latest. To become an Eagle Scout, one high school student is spending his weekends cleaning gravestones at the Northside Lutheran Cemetery. After Riley Gates cleans a headstone, he takes a picture of the final product and adds it to the website Find a Grave. From there, Riley and his family hope people can connect with these gravestones and learn more about their family history.
When people die, and then some they're forgotten about, or it's hard for families to find out where their lost loved ones are, especially if they're further away. So with this being online, they can look up their lost one and find out exactly where they're at.
Riley started this project last weekend and will continue until he meets his goal. Riley says he and his family have cleaned around 500 graves so far. After a string of losses, the Eau Claire Express are looking for a W in Rochester. One 9-year-old is using his baking talents to help a shelter care for even more animals in need. A 9-year-old in Minnesota is baking up a difference one pastry at a time. Nora McOwen shares how he's helping furry friends in need. Warm temperatures and increasing humidity will take hold as we wrap up the month of July with some much-needed rain on the way tomorrow evening. Meteorologist Derek Dahlman is in next with your Skywarn 13 forecast.
We'll have to watch that closely, but temperatures back into the lower 90s before we start to cool off heading into the weekend.
Looks like a very warm August.
Yes.
Thanks, Derek. The winning ticket in yesterday's Mega Millions drawing was sold at a gas station in Illinois. It was the second largest jackpot in the history of the game. Illinois lottery officials say the lucky winner bought the ticket at a Speedway gas station in Des Plaines. The top prize rose to over $1.3 billion due to last-minute sales. Coming up next in Sports Scene 13, 2 local Legion baseball teams make runs at state titles. Plus, the Packers keep rolling in training camp with a deeper dive on wide receiver Allen Lazard. If you enjoyed today's weather, it looks like maybe more or less we're going to repeat it tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty similar for tomorrow's weather. I do think we'll definitely be more on the breezy side.
August is getting off to a steamy start.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Derek, and thank you for joining us. Have a great night.